But
Sure.
now I do want to know, as the trade person, I've not seen you lately for trade. We've got some things that disturb me. You have a great American company that arguably has put 2.9 million people to work in our country, which is Apple. It seems like no matter where Apple goes, we find that they have to be taxed high. And I know that they're committing $550 billion to the country, and unless you directly contest Tim Cook's honor, what is enough for you?
Apple, look, Jim, going back to the first Trump term, Tim Cook has continually asked for more time in order to move his factories out of China. I mean, it's the longest running soap opera in Silicon Valley. And my problem with Tim Cook is he never takes the steps to actually do that. And with all these new advanced manufacturing techniques and the way things are moving with AI and things like that, it's inconceivable to me that Tim Cook could not produce his iPhones elsewhere around the world and in this country.
But India
was
something you wanted at one point.
It's a technological
you wanted
problem.
India, you wanted Vietnam. Suddenly, these are not easy decisions. You wanted us to leave China. Apple is trying very hard. They're a huge manufacturer. How about something like this? Apple's a great company, and they're our gem of our country. And what we're going to do is we're going to respect that they moved to India. When it comes to us, we sure wish they would do more, but they're doing $550 billion away from that. What more do we need from this great American company?
Jim, let's simulate that. You and I cannot solve Apple's problems today on this show. What I'm really concerned about is what's going on with the Federal Reserve today.
All right. Well, I did want to ask one more thing. We have to see Elon Musk. Obviously, he lost some things in the big bad bill. He has not been as complimentary of you. I know you too long to repeat the things that he said because I don't like that level of discourse, but obviously you must have a feeling about someone who does not think that you're as intelligent as I've known you for many years and has really, I think, used that kind of derision that I find to be not part of the discourse. What do you say back to him?
Well, here's what I would say about Elon in terms of the big, beautiful bill, which is, I think, where the discourse should stay focused on. If you look at the analytics of this Congressional Budget Office, where they come up with a $2 trillion increase in the debt, it's the same kind of mistake they make that Jay Powell made in the first term. It's like when they scored the bill in 2018, they scored it wrong. They were a point off in GDP growth, right, and we got all sorts of revenues instead. So when you accurately score the bill, the big, beautiful bill, you get another point of GDP growth, which is a couple of $1 trillion, so the debt comes down. Right. And then when you accurately score the tariff revenues, you get another couple of $1 trillion, and you move from a $5 trillion, it's a $5 trillion thing. You go from a $2 to $3 trillion deficit to a $2 to $3 trillion surplus. And it boggles my mind, Jim, that not enough people are talking about that in the legacy media. Because that's the numbers.
What should not boggle my mind is that people should listen to you and realize that you did not come back with some sort of gratuitous, capricious statement about Elon Musk, and I applaud you. You are the scholar and gentleman that I've known for 50 years. Thank you so much to Peter Navarro.
Always a pleasure to be with you and Carl.
Thank you.